Use scaling in if you wish. Do your own trade and money management. Thank you, Emre. Yeah, this was the result. So euro dollar minus 45, breakout 90. So this was the result from previous week. Total 105 to 220 for all people who joined up now. You know that you should always respect your stop loss. Add the spread to your stop loss, even if you trade via ECN account. Add 2 to 5 pips depending on the pair traded. We take one position per listed pair, either positional or a 30 trade, whichever hits first. First touch of the zone is the most profitable. That's why we need to focus on the first touch. Positional trades are trend trades. Alternative trades are so-called counter trend trades. Breakout trades and scalp trade levels can be traded independently of any position. Depending on time and volatility, we use profit stop after 20 pips, not less. Session recap setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Pay attention to my Twitter updates. Have in mind that scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels, and those are calculated by historic levels and Camarilla. Add these levels to your system and pay attention to trends. You might find other trend-based entries. And the term pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have made on recap entries. This was euro dollar previous week setup, and well, basically euro dollar was ranging. We had a sell position, but because of NFP, this could have been a loss. But well, I also posted a breakout setup, so it was 101.1250, sorry, and breakout buy was initiated here. Well, you see, it was a bit of stop loss if you traded this, but nevertheless, after good NFP, the only thing that should have been expected is euro dollar. Actually, after NFP, this was Marubozu candle, guys. So the only thing that we should expect is that euro dollar is going up, because this Marubozu candle gave you the very, very best cue about the price. And even though we didn't have a high volatility set up here, because the price didn't retrace to 61.878 and 88.6, well, this is what we will be doing with price action trading school trading. When we finish with the school, we'll be also doing these setups, high volatility. But here we had a breakout setup, and bang, it was a good hit, and fortunately it made a good profit. So euro dollar was a good. Yes, guy who I cannot see the name, but a person asked me, will we have additional webinar with trading? Yes. When we finish with price action trading school, Wednesday will be reserved for live trading and live setups that will be also based on price action trading school principles, something similar as session recap. But we will be trying to do maybe some live trade setups. We will see, yeah. But that is the plan. You will get a template, and you will also be trading with me. Yeah, but it will be possibly in a couple of months. We still have a lot to work with price action trading school. We didn't go through all of the lessons. So euro dollar, that was it about euro dollar. But that will be for sure, yes, for price action trading school. It will be price action trading school live trading. Now, pound dollar uptrend, alternative buy 29.90 with stop loss 29.40 and target 131.50. So what we had actually is, first the sell position was initiated exactly at our POC 33.50, you see that here, and it dropped to 33.20.22, and then it was rejected. But yet again, if you took this setup, you could have made profits. but also if you took a breakout setup, because breakout setups are done independently, so you can trade it even if you did a positional trade or alternative. So 33.75 breakout. You see breakout, I gave you a perfect trade. So maybe pound dollar was a trade of the week. But, well, you see target was hit, first target, second target. So I might have misjudged pound dollar, and it should have been maybe the trade of the week instead of pound yen. But well, I don't know for you. For me it was pound yen, because I didn't take a lot of pips on this breakout. I took maybe 15 pips myself, because I was here when I shorted this. Actually, I took only 15 pips. I mean, I know 20 is the least, but when I forgot to put my profit stop, and when I looked at the chart, it was like plus 15, so I immediately closed it. But I should have taken 20 pips on this one. And here, well, for me it was 35 pips, but probably for some of you who traded this, maybe you could have got more pips, but this is what it happened after the analysis. So a good breakout it was. I didn't expect it to be initially that good, but eventually when I saw that this candle is going more to the upside, I knew it would have been that the target will be hit, and it was hit. So I hope that you made some out of these setups. It was very good. As I said, for me, only 35 pips, but not bad. Pips is pips. Australian dollar was a losing trade. Unfortunately, we had some news, and that news actually spiked our stop loss, but you can see how it went. First, it was at around 76.25. It started to drop. Then it was up, down, until this, and bang, this was a loss. Pound yen, as I say, I took 80 pips here, but it was good for 90 pips. Some people were telling me that they actually, because I did also the analysis for pound yen, if you remember, with Admiral Markets and Forex Street, I think the analysis showed the similar setup, and some people told me that they actually made, they made a lot of pips on pound yen, because they didn't close the trade on my TP here. They actually let the trade run, and some people told me that they actually made 100, 150 pips. I personally got like 80 pips, so still good. And for me, this was the trade of the week. Well, you can see the price was here at the time of our webinar. Then it went into our POC zone. It almost hit stop loss, but it was short for 10 pips from stop. And then it dropped like a stone, guys. Like a stone. Watch this. Total drop. A full tank of the price. And wow, this was really 300 pips drop. And dollar CAD. Yeah, Emre is saying very good. Thanks, Emre. And once more, guys, dollar CAD. Dollar CAD, well, breakout trade, you see. Not bad, guys. Please don't be sad if you didn't take sell position, because I was saying that even if you take a breakout trade, it should be good, and it was good. Here we had a breakout sell, and it was very good. See, 29.00. I knew it will gonna sell if it breaks, and watch this candle. Wow, Marubozu candle. Strong Marubozu candle. And even if you took a trade subsequently, guys, I don't know how many of you know about high volatility trading, but that is one of my trademarks, because I am the inventor of high volatility trading in this way. So I don't think that I have, or maybe we had a lesson in price action trading school. If we still haven't had a lesson, I think I will put it on my schedule. So 61.8, 78.6, 88.6. If you took a trade, because this is Marubozu candle. Ron is saying Wednesday. Yeah, I'm very, very busy. Yes, guys, I will do that with you, but I think that I already may have done it. I'm not sure about it. Maybe I didn't, but well, if I still hadn't made a class with you on high volatility trading, well, guys, the time is definitely here, so we will do it. So 88.6 from Marubozu candle. Watch this. Great rejection. And this high volatility trading was also a part of my seminar in London, UK. So maybe if some of you went there. I know Bob was there and some other people, but maybe, guys, some of you maybe know what I'm speaking about, because I really like to trade high volatility. This is it. And this Marubozu candle acted as the most important candle. We can say a master candle also here. We didn't have a true breakout, master candle breakout setup, but actually it was very, very good for high volatility trading. Yeah, we will cover this. So dollar CAD, and that was it. Kevin is asking for rule and setup slide. This is the rule and setup slide. So feel free to snapshot it and watch it later if you want. So these are the rules. Snapshot it, and yes, we should abide the rules. Now, euro dollar is ranging. As I already posted an exclusive analysis for Forex Empire today, I was telling you that on Mondays I usually work euro dollar with Forex Empire. It's exclusive analysis, so it should be only published with forexempire.com. And of course, my primary target is Admiral Markets website, and I have my own section, technical analysis, there, and I post every day. I posted pound dollar setup that is currently in play. It's in a small drawdown, but well, equities went up, and well, we have like a small drawdown, but I don't know what will happen. This Monday is a little bit strange, because I didn't expect equities to spike that much, because they were already at resistance, but well, it happens. Euro dollar was actually bought from a POC point that I posted on Forex Empire, and if you read it, well, you could have been like now maybe like 20 pips in a profit. So this was what I posted today, and please let me show you. I'm not sure that I will find it, but I want to show you so you can actually see a euro dollar analysis on Mondays on Forex Empire website. But let's see if I still have it here. Euro dollar, it should have been posted. Yeah, but I don't see it here. No, we won't lose and waste our time with trying to find this, but actually I will show you my original analysis. Okay, so this was it, guys, that I sent to Forex Empire, and you see the zone is wider, and actually euro dollar went down to POC and it was rejected. So I hope that you have made something out of it if you read. But still, if you are not in a trade, then this is what I see. If it gets back to 1.1190, we could buy it with a stop loss 1160, target 1270, or sell it around 1280, stop loss 1310, 1160. Yeah, is actually TP, so this is a typo, TP. Possible breakout 1.1195, stop loss H1 high, TP 1160, 1140. Now let's see that on our live chart. So euro dollar, here we can actually see euro dollar, and it has this head and shoulders here. So you can see head and shoulders. You see, guys, if you draw a trend line, you see rejections from this trend line. This is inner trend line now, and there is a rejection. But what can happen is that if this level doesn't hold, this could be a new short. So if we watch Fibonacci here, we can use actually this. Okay, we will go with this one. You see, it sits exactly at 61.8. Exactly at 61.8. So what can happen is that the price gets here, because we already have a buy set up. If it's in a play, I hope that maybe the price will retrace and give us the entry again. But you see, I told you that 1210 will be bought, and it was, and here it's going up now. So this region here could actually reject, because we also have historical sellers here. You see, historical sellers. But if it doesn't hold, this level should bring it down then. So it's 1280. So pay attention to 1250-60 zone and 1280 for possible shorts. And of course, if 1.95 breaks, we should see lower levels printed out. So this is now your breakout spot. Here, 11.1200, and here back down. Peter is asking me, can you please quickly define what are historical buyers? Peter, yes, I can, but for a deeper understanding, watch Price Action Trading School lesson, I think number 1, where I explain about historical buyers. So here, these are historical sellers. So when you flip your charts to the left, you will see either buyers or sellers. Here we had buyers, but then when this level was broken and retested, we had sellers. Here sellers, here sellers. And latest in the history was that this level was sold. So historical buyers and sellers are the exact spots in the history where we can see either buying or selling. Because in Forex trading, price repeats itself. We might assume that if historical sellers already showed up in a point of the past, they will show again in now moment. So when we compare historical versus now moment perspective, we can actually say that that is a confluence point. And I think that this is a confluence point here. So this region, guys, is good for selling. Watch for signals, and 1280, 1270, 65 could be good to short into. And this will be a breakout. Pound dollar is ranging. Sell position 33.20, 33.40, 32.45 stop. 32.10 TP, 31.50. Another TP. So this is based on my analysis from today. I didn't change anything, and I know that there was a conflicting signal on 4-hour time frame where we actually had T89. And yes, T89 spiked the price out to our POC. See, this is T89 and it went up. But what I see on daily, now this is daily candle, but at the time while I was doing the analysis, watch this. This is dark cloud cover. Dark cloud cover is, it looks like an inside bar here, and it's an opposite to piercing line. So this is bearish candlestick and it rides momentum. Now, we are in POC zone and on 4-hour there is resistance. So shorting from resistance when daily is showing a bearish pattern is a good option. Sometimes we might get wrong as market is not always listening to us. But judging from my common sense, this zone is actually to be shorted into. That is what technical analysis is saying. You see, this is actually a downtrend. High, low. Another high, another low. Series of lower highs and lower lows. And still, if you watch 4-hour or daily, watch this. It's still within well-defined range. So it goes up and down in a ranging mode. It's close to H3. Daily has a bearish pattern here, but now it started to retrace. We will see where the end, what will be the end of day close. If it closes bullish, then we might be stopped out. 4-hour is bullish in the context of a general downtrend, and 1-hour giant rooftop. Even if you watch 4-hour time frame, you can see some form of rooftop. This is not head and shoulders. It is in its own sense, but because you have double bottom here, triple bottom, this is a rooftop. So it should be rejected, but well, as I say, it will not always listen to us, so we will see. So this is pound dollar. And buy trade could happen around 31.50 with 31.20 stop loss. So 31.50, let me show you for a possible buy trade. 31.20 for a stop loss. 31.20. Yeah, it looks narrow, but actually you will see here, this candle should hold it, this candle should hold it, EMA, so we will see. Yeah, this is very steep trend line, AKU. AKU is asking, we have a trend line, but I don't like steep trend lines. For me, this is too steep. So we will see, but here actually there was historical sellers here. A lot of sellers. As I say, it might spike out to the upside, but based on early pound dollar analysis, this was bearish. Watch this. Similar pattern. This bullish candle ate this bearish candle. It should go down, but as I say, it could also spike a stop because it has a 4-hour T89 playing out. It's at resistance. For positional trades, I would go with this. Australian dollar is ranging 76.00, 76.30, stop TP 75, or alternative buy 74.30, 74.00, stop 74.80 TP, and breakout if 78.40 is broken to the upside. Then we move our TP to 74 to the downside. Then we go with 74.50 and 74.30 with stop loss with 1 hour high above it. Watch for Chinese data tomorrow, because Chinese data moves heavily Australian dollar, so watch for it. It will move Australian dollar pair. And let me show you the chart. Okay, so Australian dollar. Huge downtrend now on Australian dollar. Watch this. A huge drop from 77 zone. And here, a lot of confluence here. Historical selling, small, but here we have strong sellers here. EMA 89. Previous swing exactly at 61.8. And H3 weekly pivot point. So price should reject here, giving us pips if it happens. Stop loss is 76.30 above this high. Buy trade could kick in 74.30. And actually it's close to L4 here. So here we could see a possible buy trade. Stop loss should be at 74.00, target 74.80. If 74.80 is broken, here, then we go with a breakout setup. Well, yes, a good, Derek is saying he already took long here, good, because now price is rejecting, but if it gets here, be ready to sell. So yeah, this is it. Australian dollar. And watch for Chinese data. It will be very, very nasty. Euro GBP 85 sell, 85.55 stop loss, 83.90. Target buy trade 83.80, stop loss 83.50, TP 0.8450. So Euro GBP, wait, okay, Euro GBP. $75.00. This is M pattern now, bearish, and the general trend is bearish. You see how trend, now this M can be a cup with handle here. So this looks bearish. See, cup with handle. And M in play now. So 85, if it gets there, I would sell it. Around 85, we have 78.6, H3, and even here we have a moving average. And this M pattern looking really bearish. So for Euro GBP, this is a sell position, and buy position is 83.80. Here, buy position. Alternative trade. And New Zealand dollar. So New Zealand dollar is in uptrend. We have a possible buy, 72.60, 72.15, stop 74.30 target, possible breakout sell 72.00, stop loss H1 high, 71.50 is the target. So New Zealand dollar is 72.00 possible. Oh, 72, sorry, this was a typo. It's 73. Yes, this is what I was looking for. So I will correct it. 73.60. So 73.60. It was a sell. Wait, I will correct this slide and I will show you. Just give me a couple of seconds, guys. I will correct the slide. Yes, this is buy position, but sell position should be a little bit higher where we would sell it. Not okay. So it's 74.40. Yeah, this is it. Wait, 74.40. I forgot to put a sell position in my slide. Alternative sell 74.40, as I was saying. 74.40. Okay. So I will roll the slides again, so don't worry. This is New Zealand. So 72.60 could be a long trade because we also have a trend line here. And it could be lowered if price makes an X cross with L3. So if we see price somewhere around this region, because we also have historical buyers, watch this. This was all buying here. So here, yeah, I will roll the slides. No problem, Darshan. Thanks. See, 70 to 60 possible long here. Ah, it's frozen. Yeah, sorry. Here. See? So it could drop here a little bit more, but you see, I say it's a little bit strange now. Because for me, New Zealand dollar, it was really at the brink of POC zone. It touched this zone, the upper border, and it rejected. So I would personally love to see it here. And then it should go more to the upside. But if we don't see any setup from New Zealand, I would pay attention, just pay attention to this zone here. 73.60 to 73.80. This could reject the price. Okay, so pay attention to 73.55 to 73.80. It could reject the price. So that could be a sell. Now, if you make some pips with that sell, because it can also be a scalp trade, this is where I would put positional trade. H4 confluence with M pattern breakout. See? So if it comes to 74.40, this could be a sell position. Okay, so that is New Zealand. Now I will show you the slides and you can ask questions. Let's see what we will get from this, and you can ask questions if you want any other pair to analyze. Okay, and these are the slides. Euro dollar. Okay, euro yen, dollar CAD, sure, no problem. Pound dollar. Australian dollar. Euro GBP. New Zealand dollar. Now, questions. One more time. Okay, guys, euro dollar. Pound dollar. Australian dollar. Euro GBP. And New Zealand dollar. Now, questions. Euro yen. Euro yen is having a retracement, and actually this could be a retracement in uptrend, because from this spot it started to make higher highs and higher lows. So euro yen could go down if it doesn't break this L3 and T18 and 80 and EMA 89. It could reject. So in euro yen, in order to proceed further down, it needs to break this resistance. Not just break, but actually close with 4 hour above it. Here, you see? So it's trying to go up now. If it doesn't break it, well, we could see a rejection. So it needs to close with 4 hour candle. And then it could proceed more to the upside. Now, pound yen. No, sorry, first was Ankit with dollar CAD. Dollar CAD. As expected, guys. As expected. Very clear. I actually, also I was watching dollar CAD here, and see here, it was started to reject exactly from POC spot. So this zone is good to be sold into, and this zone will be a good for buy into. So now it's rejecting for dollar CAD. And if you watch 4 hour, this looks like W, right? But it needs to break and close above 4 hour, sorry, H4 pivot point. So it needs to close with a 4 hour above it for a fresh buying momentum. So if we see a candle closing above H4, 4 hour candle, then it could possibly spike to the upside. Another question, Bob is saying cheers, then I'd appreciate it. Thanks, Bob. Dollar yen, Derek, dollar yen. You see, it's different from euro yen, but it's still a similar a little bit. If it closes above this L3 4 hour, it will go up. But if it doesn't close, it could go down. So it seems like dollar yen and euro yen are out of full correlation now. Let's check it. Let's see how yen pairs are actually doing. So AUD yen, euro yen, and dollar yen. You see, it is a correlation, but euro yen and dollar yen, well, 89. I thought it was like 60, 70, not 89. But strong correlation, yes. But dollar yen and AUD yen plus 36. Well, you see, it's not that. It's usually, it should be better, guys. Yes, it should be better. But you see, correlation is not that strong on lower time frames and on intraday. So it's similar to euro yen. So if it closes above this, it could go up. But if it doesn't manage to close above EMA, it could reject, especially if it has a 4-hour close below L3. Then it could go down. Pound yen. You see pound yen. It dropped and now it's rejecting from support. So if you want to see it more to the downside, definitely this low needs to break. This low needs to break. The low of this candle is 135.0099. So this needs to be break, and then pound yen will proceed towards this level. Now it's being bought because it was at support, and you see it's in uptrend. So it's not just a coincidence that it's been bought into this support. See, if it breaks down here, 135, 134.95, it could drop more. Emre is asking about silver. It seems like it's being sold on rallies. So yes, this is very clear. This was the gap. The gap was closed. So another push here. This is sell on rallies, Emre. What I think, but if it starts to reject from L3 next couple of hours, it could go up to a sell spot. If it breaks this double bottom here, or this bottom here, that is almost a double bottom, 1870, it should go here, 1847. So let's see, it could reject and drop, or it could drop straight. Yes, 1847. Dalesh is Hardy is asking. S&P 500. Well, you see, equities are going up, and because of that, yen pairs are going up. Don't forget that equities are connected to Forex yen pairs, and when you see that equities is going up, pound yen, Australian dollar yen, and dollar yen should go up, especially pound yen and Australian dollar yen. During Tokyo, if Nikkei is going up, dollar yen should go up too. So it's close to resistance now. And if you go with Fibonacci, we possibly have a Fibonacci here. Yes, you see here, H3 and 50 resistance zone. This is a zone of resistance. That is why yen pairs are going up, because S&P 500 is going up. Next question is, yeah, so what I think is it could reject from here, but if it closes above pivot point, it could get here and then reject. But this is retracement. Isabella is asking, what are these short horizontal colored lines? This is my MACD if you want to have it. I can send it. It's called MACD Cam. So that is MACD indicator. Special MACD indicator. Well, you can of course have it if you want. There are some settings in it, but you can change colors and leave it on default. It can also show all SMA. Now, next question, Rui, what about oil? Still, see, always is correlation. Oil up, yen pairs up, equities up. Oil is close to being a lean head and shoulders. So it needs to go more to the upside in order to defeat this pattern. But as it is looking at the moment, it looks like lean head and shoulders is forming. So this is actually possible rejection, but if it closes above, we could see another spike. This oil is bullish for equities too. So bullish oil, bullish equities, bullish yen pairs. Derek is saying that pound dollar looks like an octopus. Which time frame, Derek? Isabella, one inside Camarilla. That is the indicator. I can send it to you. ADTR Calculator Pro. So it calculates average true range and it gives you levels based on it. So I can send it, yeah, if you need it, of course. Derek is saying 1 hour is strange. Yes, it looks like an octopus. This is rooftop pattern, Derek. I like the name octopus. Yeah, this is actually a rooftop because it's not just head and shoulders. This looks like a head and shoulders, but because of this strong support, this is a rooftop. So if it breaks down, it could go really, really long way. So yes, this is called a rooftop pattern. So yes, guys, that was it. I hope that we will make money and pips. If you have, we have still time for a couple of questions. If you have the time, just ask me. Derek is saying thanks. Emily is saying thank you, Nenad, for everything. Thank you guys too. What's the webinar tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow is, guys, price action trading school. Because I won't be here on Wednesday. I will actually go for IB days in Frankfurt. It will be recorded. I will present 3 systems and you can actually watch that online. It will be uploaded on YouTube. So it's IB days in Frankfurt. So I will be there. And so tomorrow we will have price action trading school. Emily saying thank you, Nenad. Darshan saying thanks, and also webinar in a long time. Thank you, Darshan. Ron is saying great success in Germany. Kevin, thank you for knowledge and so on. So yes, guys, Jack, belated welcome back from vacation. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks, Jack. I really did. So yeah, it was good vacation. The batteries are fully charged here. So yeah, look at this euro dollar. It's really now going up from POC point. So yeah, that was it. I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to sign up for price action training school, and we will have a lot more things to cover. And then when we finish with price action training school, then you will receive a template and we will do live trading. Bernard, very helpful presentation. Thank you. Have a great trip to Germany. Thanks, Bernard. Actually, I will be in Frankfurt one day and I will get back the same day. So it's just 1 day trip. So thanks, guys. Thank you for listening and for paying attention, for your questions and comments. Talk to you soon. Cheers, guys. Trade safe.